Checking 1, 2, 4, and 7. Ooh, it's hot. Nice. The levels are hot. Hello, everybody. What's going on? Welcome to the VibeCast with Brent Pella. I'm Brent Pella, and this is a vibe check for the world. Okay? We're here to hang. We're here to have a good time and just kind of enjoy each other's company, even though none of you are here, and I'm just kind of enjoying my own company in a room while a guy with a leaf blower is right outside my window. And I don't know if you can hear it, but that's just the vibe today. It's leaf blower vibes today, okay? We were off last week. I was on the move a little too much to pull an episode together, but we're here this week. We're here now, and we're present. The next 2 weeks, I'll be off because I'm clearing out a couple of big projects off of my brain, pretty much, got to clear the bandwidth. So the next 2 weeks, I'm out of town, so there will not be an episode for the next 2 weeks, and then we are back on September 12th to lead us through the rest of the year, okay? So next 2 weeks off, but right now we're here. We're here to hang. We're here to vibe. Speaking of vibe, the rosé is out. If y'all haven't tried it yet, you definitely should, okay? People are loving it. People are vibing with it. This is Vibe Rosé. This is the rosé wine brand that I launched this summer. Been working on it for about a year and a half. Super excited to have it out. I've been a fan of rosé my whole life. Y'all have heard the spiel before, but my family is Italian, so I was raised on rosé out of the womb. And no, that's not true because that's underage drinking. Can't get you in trouble, Mom. But I wanted to do something coming out of 2020 to allow people to have a little more fun with each other and connect and look each other in the eyes again, okay? Which is an issue we have here in California. People don't like looking each other in the eyes very much. I was just outside. I went for a run this morning, and I passed maybe 7 or 8 people. I think 2 of them gave me a hi. Just that. Just hi. It was a whisper, too. You know how people whisper when you don't need to whisper, like out in public at the store or passing by each other on the sidewalk? How are you? Hi. What are we doing? Just say hello. Say hello. Every country I've been to has nicer people to strangers. No, not every country. The French were super rude. But in Canada, they're really nice. New Zealand and Australia, super nice. Where else? Europe, Italy, they were nice, I think. Yeah, but America, I don't know. Maybe it's just California. Maybe it's California. It's always like a, hi, hey, how are you? Good. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, have a good one. Yeah. It's really weird. But we want to avoid that, and we can avoid that with Vibe Rosé, okay? VibeRosé.com, VibeRosé.com. Use the promo code VIBRATE with a Y to get 30% off. That'll knock away a majority of those shipping costs because shipping is screwed right now. And I'm trying to figure out how to make that better for y'all, but the best I can do right now is a promo code to try and get rid of it. So VibeRosé.com, we're shipping to California, Texas, Arizona, Florida, and New York for now. And we might switch to just California soon so that we can focus on the home state, try to make this place better, and then reach out to the rest of the world. Okay? So the Vibe is out now. Highly recommend it. Can you see that there? Is that good product placement? Yeah, fuck yeah. Okay, cool. What else do we got that I can tell you guys to buy? I got new merch, BrentPella.com. I got Nootopia. Okay? This is a nootropics blend that is customized to however you want to improve your cognitive function. Maybe you want less procrastination. Maybe you want to fly. Maybe you want to see through walls or be a little more creative, right? Any of those things, except for the superpower related things, are possible with Nootopia. Check out nootopia.com/Brent to fill out the online survey and enjoy it. And Cacao Bliss is the last one. shop.earthechofoods.com/Cacao Bliss. This is delicious, actually. This is like super chocolatey and rich and chocolatey. I'm going to sneeze. Are you ready? Here it comes. All my sneezes sound like that. Sorry, Cacao Bliss folks. I just sneezed during your fucking ad read. But here we are. It's got turmeric, MCT oil, bunch of other awesome things. Superfoods and antioxidants. Shop.earthechofoods.com/Brent. All right, we're in. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for being here. Thanks for vibing. What do we got coming up, man? It's been a good bit. I had my friend Keith Johnson on the podcast, and then I went off for a week, so I haven't talked directly to the fam in a little bit. I got shows coming up. I will be in Austin, Texas, not for my shows, but I'm opening on my buddy JP's shows at Cap City Comedy Club in Austin, Texas, the weekend of August 25th, 26th, 27th, and then hopefully back out to Austin not too long after that for my own shows. Working on that. Working on Sacramento for January. Working on Florida for December. Florida, hopefully everywhere in Florida, but I'll let you know. And Sedona, Arizona. September 23rd out in Sedona for the VortiFest Music Festival. You can get tickets, I believe, at vortifest.com, VORTI fest.com, or just brentpella.com/shows. I got links over there. I'm not in Greensboro anymore. They had to reschedule me. So I'm working on coming out to Greensboro again another time. Yeah, man. Got a cool run of shows coming up. And the past couple weeks of shows were cool. You know, I'm just coming off this big summer tour, which was really fun. It was kind of the first big branded tour that I've done. Learned a lot. Never going to the East Coast in the summer again. That's the first thing I learned. East Coast people, I don't know how you do it. I don't understand how you choose to live in a sauna for months on end when you know there are so many places in America that are not sauna, and yet you say, ooh, let's live in a sauna for some of the year, and then the rest of the year, let's live in freezer. So let's live in sauna, let's live in freezer. That's East Coast weather to me. And maybe it's the California bitch inside me, but I don't know how. How do you do it? How do you do it? I'm looking outside. There's a little breeze, dude. It's 76 degrees outside. It's gorgeous. Not worth a couple of the other things we got going on in California. But weather-wise, it's tough to beat. Went out there. I went to Denver to do shows. I was doing a show in Denver, okay? This was a couple of weeks ago. And I chose this woman out of the crowd, and I just said, "Hey, what are you doing here? Are you celebrating something? Why are you here? What are you doing out here? You live in Denver?" And she goes, "No, we're here for a bachelorette party." And I was like, "What? You're here? You're in Denver for a bachelorette party?" She's like, "Yeah, we're from Nebraska." And I was like, "Oh, that makes sense. Because if you're from Nebraska, then Denver is probably super exciting." Now, that's no hate on Denver. I haven't spent a good amount of time in Denver. But when you think of the top bachelorette party destinations, do you think Denver? Do you think, ooh, girls, let's go watch a Nuggets game? Ooh, maybe we can go really high up in the sky because it's the Mile High City. So maybe just being there will get high. Denver for a bachelorette party. I thought it was really funny, dude. Denver is super cool. Denver is dope. I want to come back and spend more time there. I went to Denver. I popped over to Utah. I was in Jordan Landing. Cruised over to Salt Lake City to check out the Black Rifle headquarters. Dude, I loved those guys. I met Evan Hafer for the first time, the CEO at Black Rifle. All those guys are great. I've been rocking with them for a little bit. You guys have seen some of their stuff in videos, some videos I've done with them, with the brands. They're just a bunch of good guys, a bunch of dope dudes. They like shooting guns and blowing stuff up. They like America and they like coffee. That's pretty much it. Just a bunch of dope dudes that like shooting shit. As soon as I got there, Evan threw like 10 pounds of elk on the grill. And I think I legitimately ate 4 pounds of elk meat. I hadn't eaten anything all day. It was just the only thing that I ate that day was 4 pounds of elk meat. I was sweating elk. It was crazy. I'm part elk now. It was wild. Crazy. But it was really, really cool. You know, I think that New York Times piece that came out on Black Rifle was kind of shitty. I mean, because to know them now, like personally, and to see how they operate and what their mission is, just to make dope content and good coffee and enjoy their lives. That's it. There's no agenda. You know, there's no like hidden message. There's nothing like that. It's just a bunch of dudes with guns that want to make fun stuff. And I'm working on a couple fun things with them right now that will come out hopefully in October. Super excited for these projects I have coming up with them. That's part of the reason I'm taking the next 2 weeks off, because I'm going out to Texas for a couple of bigger things that I cannot discuss. It's secrets. Hi, it's a secret. Hi. Sorry, can't discuss. It's a secret. But I'm stoked, man. They just seem like great dudes, all the guys. And for somebody who's not even that into coffee, I do enjoy their coffee. They make really good coffee. So go buy their coffee. That's all. What else is going on, dude? Russia. Oh, man. Are we going to war? What's happening here? Dennis Rodman is going to Russia to free Brittany Griner. That's the most American thing I think I've ever heard, is Dennis Rodman taking it upon himself to free an American who was caught smoking weed. I'm looking this up right now because I want to share. I just read this today. Dennis Rodman said he got permission to visit Russia to seek release of Brittany Griner. Wild. What the fuck is he going to do? What is he going to do? Give free piercings to Russians in exchange for Brittany Griner? What is he going to do? Is he going to show Vladimir Putin all the nudes he has of Pam Anderson? What is he going to do? He was chilling with Kim Jong-un or Il. Which one was he friends with? Which one was he friends with, dude? He was Kim Jong, Dennis Rodman. Yeah, Un. That's so crazy. Dennis Rodman is one of the greatest diplomats of anybody. He's my friend for life. I don't care what you guys think about him. That's what Dennis Rodman said about Kim Jong-un, the guy who consciously starves his people. So fucking crazy, bro. Why? Dennis, what are we doing, dude? At the same time, I kind of like it. I kind of like that Dennis Rodman is the spokesperson for America. I would rather have Dennis Rodman as the face of America than the last, 6 presidents. I don't know of anyone I like more to represent the brand of America, the brand of America, than Dennis fucking Rodman, dude. Does anybody not like Dennis Rodman? For any good, he's never really done bad stuff, right? All he does is party. He's always wanted to party. Dennis Rodman showed up to my friend's open mic in Orange County and gave him $1,000 because he thought he was funny. Cash, handed him $1,000. My other buddy did Molly with Dennis Rodman at a random party in Miami. Just handed him some pills. Allegedly, that's what he said. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that, Dennis, but I'm sure you don't care. Received permission to go to Russia. Who gave him permission? It's crazy. I hope she does get brought home. Dennis Rodman is anti-war. That's what he said. He likes talking about peace, and he likes drinking while talking about peace. That's what this says. That's hilarious. I do hope she comes home. I don't give a shit what she has to say about America or whatever. She was talking about all the race issues and America is fucked. She had one of those tweets, rants, or something like that happened in an interview. I don't care. Bring her home, dude. It was a little bit of weed. Fuck Russia. Are you kidding me? Bring her ass home. Tim Kennedy said something really cool about that. Tim Kennedy was like, I don't care what you say about America. If you're American, we should help you when you are being treated unfairly. It was something like that. And I agree with that. I think that's pretty cool. But if there's anybody that can make it happen, it's Dennis Rodman. I would trust Dennis Rodman to go get my ex. The day I break up with the girl, and if there are issues, I'm sending Dennis Rodman to speak and make peace. And I guarantee you he will make that peace. Okay? Because Dennis Rodman can do anything. All right? Dennis Rodman can solve any issue, bro. He should run for governor of California. Dude, if Gavin Newsom... What is Gavin Newsom going to do? He's going to... There's the midterms coming up. He's going to get reelected. Then he's going to launch his campaign because Joe Biden is going to get sick, right? Because he's 97 and a half years old. So he's going to get sick. Nobody wants Kamala to run for president. Even every single liberal person I've met doesn't want Kamala to run for president. Nobody really likes her. And every conservative friend I have doesn't want Trump to run for president. So I don't think Trump should run. I don't think Joe should run or Kamala. I think it'll end up being Gavin and DeSantis. I got to finish this video. I'm writing a video right now that's Gavin Newsom FaceTimes Ron DeSantis. I think that'll be pretty funny. I haven't seen anybody do a good DeSantis impression yet. Yeah, so I gotta finish that. That'll be a good one. Hi, hello. That'll be a good one. Yeah, man. Dennis Rodman will save us all. I can imagine Dennis Rodman showing up in Russia and just being like, "Hey, Vladimir." And that's how he talks. Have you ever heard Dennis Rodman talk? It's almost Gavin Newsom-esque. He's like, "Hey, man, what's going on? Let me get Brittany out of here. Let me get Brittany. Come on, it's just a little bit of weed. Just a little bit of weed. Come on, man. I got 10 bottles of Jack and 14 hookers named Vanessa sitting in that Sprinter van across the street. You give me Brittany Griner, I'll give you 13 of those Vanessas and 9 of those bottles." And Vladimir Putin would be like, Sure, I can do that. Sure. What else is going on? You guys watch, I'm just freestyling this whole thing, so I hope y'all are chilling, because this is the vibe, dude. Y'all watch Nathan Fielder's show, The Rehearsal? It took me way too long to get into The Rehearsal and to get into Nathan's work, but holy shit, I have not laughed that hard at a TV show in so long. Oh my God. Nathan For You was his first show, lasted like 4 seasons. The Rehearsal is the new show on HBO. It's like the next step up from what he used to do. And nobody does the stuff that he's doing. Nobody does that. It's so like raw. I don't even know how to describe it, because it's hilarious, but it almost looks unscripted most of the time, which I'm sure it is, because sometimes the best entertainment that you get is just talking to somebody and listening to how crazy their story is, or how weird they are as a person, or how different they operate in the world than you do, right? And he just finds these people that are so out there, and it reminds you just how different everybody is. I don't know, it's just so crazy. Highly recommend it. The Rehearsal is on HBO, and it's just so funny, dude. It's just so funny. What else do we got going on? That might be it, dude. This might be a short one. This might be a short little vibe check here, dude. I was before turning on the mic and everything to shoot this podcast, I was thinking about doing choosing a topic to talk about, because I didn't really have much coming in. I've been going like 100 miles an hour the past couple of weeks on stuff, on a commercial shoot I'm producing and directing, on a comedy special I'm producing and directing for a friend, on a couple videos, a couple bigger projects that we're pitching right now. And it's tough to try and like focus on one thing at a time, but I've been trying to get better at that. And if y'all are having trouble with that, I wanted to talk about that real quick, because it also helps me to kind of talk through it a little bit. I've been trying to like compartmentalize tasks, and something that's really helped me, and I hope I share this with the intention of possibly helping you, is writing a whole to-do list in the evening for the next day's work, based on priority and in detail. And then the next day coming in and seeing what that to-do list is. Call it 8, call it 9. Need to finish these 3 video scripts. Need to give editing notes to my editor. Got to go across town to drop off some rosé wine with this person. Got to do this person's podcast on Zoom. Got to submit a self-tape audition. Got to tighten up this pilot presentation for a pitch. Whatever it is. That's just an example of one of the things. And so it's structuring out what that to-do list is, and then the next day crossing off each thing as I go, keeping my phone the fuck out of here so TikTok doesn't take over my life, and just really meticulously dominating whatever that to-do list is, piece by piece, item by item. And it's tough, because procrastination is real, dude. And what's also tough, at least for me, is not seeing results right away. Like, if y'all have noticed online, I still get these comments saying like, dude, I can't believe, this video only has 1,000 views, or like, you're not getting any views. What's going on? Or why don't I see your videos popping up for me anymore? And that's real. It looks like a depressingly, embarrassingly, frustratingly low plateau as far as views and new subscribers and new followers coming in. Had a great 2020, had a great 2021. This year has been the worst year of the past couple years for me as far as like performance goes, videos getting popular, subscribers and new followers coming in. It's insanely low to the point where I'm like actually insecure about it. So even talking about it is hard. But I share that because I know everybody in different industries go through similar things, different paths of life, different career lanes. We still go through similar experiences where you work really hard, but you feel like maybe you're not getting the recognition, you're not getting the validation, you're not getting whatever whatever you think you are deserving of doesn't seem to be coming in. And that's what's happening to me right now on a scale that's making me so fucking insecure. It legit gave me a panic attack recently, and I've had like mad anxiety. It's crazy. And I'm still doing nothing stopping because I don't know what to do. I don't control the algorithm. I'm doing everything I possibly can, to boost the views, to boost the influx of new people that can find my stuff. The quality has not gone down. The writing, the performance, the camera, the production, all that has stayed top tier, but something isn't really clicking. It's just not getting to people. People aren't finding my stuff. And again, this isn't like a woe is me piece of the podcast. Instead, I want this sharing that I'm doing right now to hopefully align with something that you might be going through, and to let you know what I'm doing to combat this plateau, which it seems like it is, because I legit haven't grown in like a year, at least in 2022. It's been the exact same numbers across the board. And what I'm doing is I'm fucking still going. I'm picking up bigger shit. I'm picking up new shit. I'm starting new projects. I'm still shooting videos every week to put out. I'm still doing writing sessions with friends. I'm still capitalizing on whatever the new thing is, shorts, TikToks, reels, whatever it is. I'm trying daily. I'm posting daily now on platforms. Because you just can't stop. Because what's the other option? Stopping? I don't have a direct connection to YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. So I don't have somebody that's going to tell me what's going on. I don't understand the fucking algorithm. I could watch every YouTube video possible about the algorithm. And I could do everything it says. Make the thumbnail like this. Make the title like this. Post it this time of day. And it's still not, it hasn't been working. It will work eventually. That's what the goal is. That's what I'm moving toward, is for it to work. But in order for it to work, I can't stop. And in order for you to get whatever you think you deserve, you can't stop. You got to double down. You got to triple down. You got to quadruple down. You got to fucking put your head down and just keep fucking doing it. And do it more. And do it harder. Because whatever that weird resistance is, it's almost like a fucking a magnetic resistance. I feel like the more shit I put out, the more I'm pushing against that resistance, to the point where eventually those two sides are going to click. They have to. They have to click. Because what am I going to do? Make YouTube videos till I'm fucking 80? No. I'm not trying to do this anymore. I'm trying to make bigger shit that will last, that has staying power, and has more influence over people's joy levels around the world. That's what I want to move into. But to do that, I need the views to go up and the people to come in. And that hasn't been happening, but I'm going to keep on pushing. And for you, doesn't matter what your industry is, if you feel anything similar to that, you just got to keep fucking going, dude. This is inspirational VibeCast Brent right here, dude. You just got to keep pushing through. Because if I'm having a panic attack over some fucking YouTube views, you know how pathetic that is? That's on surface level, it sounds pretty fucking stupid. But on a deeper level, it's because I care so much about what I want to do. And I have so much passion for what I want to do and the purpose I feel driven by. and the mission that I feel that I'm on with all of this. That's why it affects me so strongly. And so if anything like that is similar for you, hopefully this helps a little bit, that everybody can have that shit. I have a friend with 8 million followers. She's a millionaire. And she was telling me about her therapy session the other day and some of the roadblocks that she has unintentionally set up for herself. And now she's trying to chip away at those roadblocks so that she can be more creative and free. And I'm like, bro, you are a millionaire. You have a house in the hills. You have millions and millions of followers and dollars. And you're having issues with this? So it never really ends. It's more like, how can you take those negative emotions and that negative energy, allow it to just sit, but don't allow it to take over. And instead, keep pushing with all your positive efforts and your positive energy until all that negative shit is shoved away because you don't have room for it anymore. So that's what I'm trying to do with my side of the world. I hope that helps. If you're experiencing anything similar to the stuff I just said, just keep fucking going, dude. Just keep going, because it has to work out. It has to. The universe doesn't want you to fail. That's what I believe. I also think you should subscribe to the universe. If you don't know about that, go to TUT. Google TUT the universe and get signed up for the daily newsletter. It's really good. All right, that's enough of that. I think I'm gonna bounce because I gotta go cook dinner and I gotta run to the store. So yeah, man, I appreciate you guys very much. Thanks for vibing. Thanks for chilling. I'm off for 2 weeks and then I'm coming back September 12th. I'll post a bunch of clips in between then. And check out the sponsors everywhere. Support the sponsors so that they can keep supporting me and I can keep making dope stuff for you. Nootopia.com. This is the customizable blend of nootropics. Nootropics help your brain, your cognitive function. It's made of great ingredients too. Radish root, black pepper, bunch of other stuff. Cilantro leaf, chlorella. Yeah, a bunch of other stuff. It's all good stuff in Nootopia. Nootopia.com/Brent to fill out the online survey, and it's worth it. I guarantee it. And check out the rosé, man. You guys go buy some bottles of Vibe. This is a super fun project. It's here for life. And, I don't know if it's here for life. It is a limited release, so we're going to see how it goes. But before we sell out, get yourself some bottles. VibeRose.com, VYBROSE.com. Use promo code VIBRATE, VYBRATE. And check out BrentPella.com/shows for tour dates and tickets. BrentPella.com for merch stuff. Excuse me, for merch stuff. I got hiccups now, so I got to go. But I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and go drink some water because you're probably dehydrated. All right? See ya.